So there was 10 years.
6 years, Your Honor.
6 years, I'm sorry. 6 years that lapsed between the time that he closed the sale and the time he declared it in his SLAN.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. How was the sale effectuated? Was this a cash sale? Was it a deferred payment sale? Was it financed by a bank? The developer finance?
Do you have it? Your Honor, I'm not too sure about the terms. All I have before me is the contract to sell, which is dated January 2004, and a deed of absolute sale dated October 2004. So it's a transaction spanning less than a year.
And the price was 3.168?
3.588, Your Honor.
3.588.
Yes.
All right. Maybe I'll ask the defense counsel, how was the sale pay, how was the columns paid for?
Your Honor, the only thing I have in my possession right now is a deed of absolute sale, but I suspect that this was also in installments.
No, do not suspect. You're supposed to know, and I presume you're not telling us the truth.
Well,
did
Your
he pay
Honor,
cash? I'm asking you, did he pay cash?
I'm not informed, Your Honor. That would have been between the buyer and the developer. I do
So-
have the deed of sale and confirm that the price
So you're
was
blissfully
3.5.
ignorant. Will you tell us tomorrow
Yes,
whether
Your
he
Honor.
paid cash?
Definitely.
All right. Mr. Lim, do you know if cash was paid? Were you already with Ayala Corp?
I don't have an idea.
No
Your
one
Honor.
says. All right. Anyway, some value was
Your Honor,
exchanged before it...
If
Yes.
I may. I've just been informed that this was acquired on a deferred payment basis.
Yes, so how much down was paid?
Can you get the terms?
We'd like to know the payments
That will
were
have
made.
to wait until tomorrow, Your Honor, but I will provide you
Yes,
with those details.
Senator Ping Lacson might have some
With
information.
the permission of Senator Osmeña, I have here the records. The deed of absolute sale was executed on October 1, 2004. The condominium certificate of title was issued in the name of Cristina Corona, married to Renato Corona, on November 3, 2004. So as of November 3, 2004, the Coronas already own the condominium unit. Is that correct?
Your Honor, the Coronas were already the registered owners
That is
of the
correct.
condominium
As of
unit.
November 3, 2004.
That is right, Your Honor.
That's it.
Yes, but we are trying to find out how the Coronas paid for this. Obviously, if title transferred to them in November 2004, as far as the developer is concerned, and in this case, Ayala Land, I think. Am I correct, Mr. Lim?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ayala Land was fully paid. It might have been financed through a bank loan. Would the prosecution be able to find out how this was paid by inquiring of Ayala Land?
We will try, Your Honor.
No, don't try. Get the information.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, may I
Now,
also...
Obviously, some value was paid, and this was not 100% financed. Is that correct, Mr. Lim? There's usually a down payment when...
I don't have an idea for that, sir. That
All
is
right.
for sales.
So we'd like to have that information tomorrow, because I think the Senate President is correct. There was value that was expended in 2004, and it was not reflected in his SALN. And it is totally irrelevant whether he accepted the unit or not. Title had transferred, there's value, and if he does not want to take acceptance of that, he could have recorded as an accounts receivable from Ayala Land. But it cannot be zero. So there's falsification there, and for it to last all the way up to 2010 is absolutely ridiculous. So therefore, we expect tomorrow, Mr. President, the information from Ayala Land. Thank you very much.
Okay, so order. Proceed. Senator Gingona.
Yes, Mr. President.
I just want to be clear on the letter, Mr. Defense Counsel. It seems that Mrs. Corona was just asking for a waiver of interest and penalties. Am I correct?
That is right, Your Honor.
And nowhere in the letter did she categorically say that she refuses to accept the unit.
That is the subject of a different series of letters, Your Honor.
In the letter, does she state that she refuses to accept?
In this letter, Your Honor, she says that she has been asking for a re-inspection of the unit.
So she does not categorically state that she refuses to accept.
Well, not in those words, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, proceed, Counsel. Senator Lacson.
Even if the Chief Justice did not declare the property in his 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, and 2009 SAL-ends,
Yes.
he corrected it in 2010.
Well,
So there was no intention to hide it.
Your Honor, yes, you could view it that way, but we will try to establish that he entered it in 2010 because at that point the issues regarding
That is my
were settled. Yes.
He had no intention to hide
Yes,
property.
yes, that is
And
true, Your
therefore,
Honor.
even without this impeachment trial, he already corrected
Yes, Your Honor.
in his subsequently, in his 2010 SAL-end.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you arguing with me?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Not at all. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Your
Proceed,
Honor.
proceed.
Sir?
Senator Dillon.
Yes, Mr. Witness, is it correct to state that you charge association dues only to the owners of the unit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And there was mention in the course of your testimony that Mrs. Corona had a lot of complaints about the unit.
I just got an idea for the complaint, sir, when she wrote the letter.
So you had no personal knowledge of this
I
complaint?
don't have any idea, Your Honor.
Now, when she complained about the condition of the unit, is that correct?
Based on the letter, sir, she stated it, Your
Yes.
Honor.
And I assume she had access to the unit.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did she have a key to the unit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And would you know when the key was delivered?
For that, sir, I don't have an idea.
Would you, who in Ayala Land would know this, or the developer?
Basically, sir, we in Ayala Land, Alveo have a quality control team who, these are the team who are in front of the unit owner. They inspect the unit before turnover. And then they are the ones also giving the keys and signing the acceptance forms.
Now, who in Ayala Land would know this?
Basically, sir, this handles by Alveo, the developer itself, and CRU, Clients Relations Unit.
Oh, the names, please.
Miss Carmina Cruz,
Uh-huh.
Your Honor.
And since you could not testify of your own knowledge, can you ask them instead of our requiring these people to come around, unless the prosecution would object? We can take your word on the delivery, unless you want to bring along the person who brought the key and gave the key to Mrs. Corona. Are you willing to do that?
If I may, Your
yes,
Honor.
yes.
We have subpoenaed or requested for a subpoena of the developer to come and send a representative.
Particularly on the person who delivered the key?
That will the issue of delivery will be central in that presentation.
That's
Your
right.
Honor.
Just a factual testimony as to when the key was delivered.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I am sure that the witness we subpoenaed will be in a better position to respond.
Now, I am looking at Exhibit NNN3. there was this document is marked in evidence. This is the contract to sell, marked in evidence on January 24, 2012, and accepted by this court as evidence for the prosecution. This is the contract to sell. On Annex 3 of this contract to sell, this pertains to the columns, and there is a deposit here of 25,000 made on January 29, 2003, a down payment of 543,181.82 on March 28, 2003. There is also a delivery date of the unit indicated June 2006, and across that is a signature of Cristina R. Corona. Would you know if this is the actual delivery date, Mr. Witness?
I don't have an idea for that, Your Honor. That is already for sales. The one who handled that is sales, sir. Sales of Ayala Land, sir.
You are not involved in
No,
that?
Your Honor.
Okay. So, on what date did Mrs. Corona agree to pay the dues? Effective what date?